The views and opinions provided on this show are for informational purposes only and should not be misinterpreted as an offer to buy or sell any securities or to make or consider any investment or course of action. For more information, please go to passiveinvestorshow.com. Hey PI listeners, this is John Fortes. I'm making it a point to speak to as many investors as possible. My goal is to position myself to be a blessing to my network through conversation. How could one be a blessing through conversation? The easy answer is by listening. A simple conversation can open many opportunities and doors. I always ask myself this: what do I have to lose by having one more conversation? Going back to high school, I've connected friends and family in my network to one another, even if it didn't benefit me. And I continue those same principles and practices. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. If I can't help you, I probably know someone or something that can probably solve your problem. I'd love for you to become a part of that network. Go to www.johnfortes.com, create your investor profile, and schedule a call. How can I best serve you through conversation? In the words of Clarence the Angel from It's a Wonderful Life, no man is a failure who has friends.
And now, the Passive Investor Show. Here's your host, John Fortes.
Welcome, PI listeners, to the Passive Investor Show. I'm the Passive Investor Consultant, John Fortes, your host of the only ranked podcast for passive investors in multifamily syndications and real estate funds. Our goal and purpose of this show is to be a resource to investors and help them master their passive investments by beating inflation 1% at a time. Everyone, welcome back. I really appreciate your time. I do want to cover a few things. I always have questions. What does the capital call process look like from first-time investors? I've covered it before, but let me just give you a little bit of history on it and then tell you how it's transitioning today. I promise it won't be long. After all the commits and subscriptions for Investment X have been signed, what happens next? In the past, investors would be phone, text, or email the information to wire their investments. Due to investment portals, investors have the option of sending their committed investments by setting up their accounts to send and receive via ACH. When I say send and receive, you send your investment and you receive distributions via ACH. Gone are mailbox money. It's basically in the bank money now. On the investor portal, the sponsor has already set up the receiving account for any ACH to and from investors. This will be the account used to receive investors' capital as well as used for distributions back to investors. Investors, upon creating their profile and accounts on the investor portal, will then move on to reviewing, committing, e-signing documents for Investment X. After investors go through the setup process of verifying their bank account on the portal, they can then ACH their invested amount via ACH and fund their investment. That is the capital call process. That's what it entails today. And when I'm speaking to sponsors or future sponsors that want to ask how we call down capital, well, we get everybody to a position where everybody that committed has signed the legal documents. And then we call down the capital and say, everybody in this pool, before the investment we're making a couple weeks out ahead, everybody begin your transition to start wiring your investment. So that's basically the process. You don't have them come in one by one. You get everybody to a certain point. It's like corralling the herd. And once the committed investors then go ahead and sign the documents, you then transition everybody at the same time to then go ahead and wire the capital. Why do we do that? Because when we are creating a syndication structure, we want to receive all the capital at the same time to then go ahead and provide the states of which we are receiving capital from to our attorney on a list, which then go ahead and files those states under the blue sky. So we want to make sure the actual syndication, whether it's a fund or a deal by deal, is covered via states as we track that and go and report to those states that we are using invested capital from your state and abiding by your laws. So that is the capital call process on both ends, from investors as well as from the actual sponsors. So thank you for your time today, everyone. I appreciate it. If you are an aspiring sponsor, please check out the consultant program. But also, if you are an investor, please go ahead and go to the website and check out if you are fit to be a partner with us in future investments. Go to johnfortes.com and please navigate the website and feel free. There's a lot of content out there. I'm very happy about it, what we're putting out. And I appreciate you guys for listening. I'm always thankful and grateful. Keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. It's a joy to be able to explain these processes to you guys. Be well out there. Stay cool. It's getting hot. Stay cool. Don't forget to download your free copy of the investment tracker. It allows you to track up to 5 investments, compare sponsors, markets, and most importantly, projected versus actual returns. To get your copy, go to www.projectedreturns.com. PI listeners, thank you for listening. As always, we hope this was the best resource for your investment strategy, but also the best use of your time. Remember, if this episode helps you, you can help us by leaving a review on iTunes. I hope you feel compelled enough to share it with someone you think this would resonate with as well. As much as it pains us to leave you, but you know what time it is. Time to go put this into practice. Till the next time we meet. Happy investing. PI listeners, I'm grateful for your time and I appreciate you for listening. It would mean the world to me if you went to iTunes and left a rating and written review. Let me know how you feel about the show. It really makes a big difference with getting the podcast out there. Don't forget about our Facebook group, where all of our guests are members of. I'll be there to answer any of your questions, or even questions you might have for future guests. Subscribe so you can get the latest episodes and our fan favorite quick hitters. Finally, I want to keep you updated, so head over to johnfortes.com and sign up for the newsletter. If you're interested in partnering with me, sign up on the contact page so you can talk to me directly. I look forward to connecting with you. Happy investing.